many days a year are you on the road? This is from David and Frederick. And how does this affect your family home time? And I'm kind of curious too, because I know what a workaholic I am sometimes. And I commute 40 miles. You're on the road all over the country, and you've got to balance, you know, family and work and everything else.
Well, I mean, I think one thing, I'm on the road probably, if you play, okay, here's what it is. If you play, you know, 100 shows 1 year, you're on the road almost double it. Because it sometimes takes, you know...
You have to travel there.
Yeah, and travel back. And so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, there's times when, you know, you travel overnight, maybe it's a day and a half. So I'd say maybe 150 days out of the year, you know, to 200 is on the road, you know. And it's tough, but...
Suitcases.
Oh
my gosh.
Yes, I went through a lot of suitcases in my life.
5 suitcases.
I've been good. I've been like, what do I really wear on the road? That's what I've been trying to. Because one time I took.
I'm wearing a lot of black.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I realized. Black is what I guess I've been wearing a lot. So my closet's like black shirts. But
you need to coordinate that way.
I'm serious. My closet is getting that way. So I'm like, but I'm not a dark person at all. But
that looks good on you.
Hey, that's I like it. But we. Me and my family, I think why it works and why is, for one, I'm not a workaholic. I mean, I like to work hard, but I'm not. I think lately, as I've gotten older and I've had kids is a whole different dynamic because my wife understands we can communicate still and still have good communication, even though the phone is not the best. It's still you can. The kids don't. They can't communicate that way. You know, you have to be there and interact, and you know they have to watch you as the example. So that's changed my whole dynamic of everything. And so, you know, we have a thing where I'm not gone for more than a week ever on the road. And if I am, then my family comes out with me. We rent a bus, they come out with me. And it's just a rule. And I have months where I take off. Where, you know, I take up a month here, you know, where I'm just home and with my family. And there's times when I take a vacation, I'm like, you know, I'll have a month off. I don't want any interviews. I don't want anything because my family, you know, I've been out all year, and everyone else has had my attention and had, you know, me to do what they want. This is my family time, and so when I'm home, I'm probably not as especially as I used to be. I used to do anything, go anywhere, always be on the phone, always do anything.
Right.
And I backed off, and probably people are like, oh, Jeremy, he's probably gotten so big that he's really not as accessible. And it's like, you know what? I'm sorry. It's definitely not true. Because for one, I love people, and I love when I am out, I'm out, and I give my 100%.
Right.
But when I'm home, and I don't do extra stuff.
So you really just have to set those boundaries. Yeah,
I've learned to set boundaries a lot, and it's still learning, you know, but it's still being wise and still, you know, like when I'm out and with my fans, and even when I sign, I'm there and I'm, you know, interacting. I don't do a lot of stuff. I used to, but I try to get online and do some blogs every once in a while. But it's just anymore. I'm like, you know what? I love all my fans, love all the people. When I'm home, I'm home, and when I'm away, and I'm pouring into the people, and I'm sharing my heart from stage, and I'm praying for that night, and just my face, talking to people afterwards. I'm there, you know. And I'll still be like, what's up? And every once in a while, but just not let it consume my life because my family is so much more important.
They are the ones that are always going to be there. I mean, work comes and goes.
And no matter what, and I know this, I mean, people are fickle. I mean, it's like, you know, one album you'll sell a bunch of records, next one you won't. And it's because people just, I didn't like that as much. People are just kind of fickle. So you can't rely on people to build you up and to confirm anything. My family is, you know, my relationship with Christ is, that's it. That's my focus, you know. So.
You have good priorities. You need to learn from you, Jeremy. I need to learn.
But I've had to learn hard ways sometimes.
We've had fights. My husband and I. We've had fights over the whole work. Like, I work too much. Yeah. I have to go to the concert.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's tough.
Yeah. No, it is, and there are times it's not. You know, like I have to do this or I have to. You know, just like, okay. You know, so there's points when it. You know, it's hard, but it's just kind of learning.
Yeah.
I'm learning. We're all learning. I don't have it down at all. I'm learning.
Trying to make it work.
Yeah.
How old are your kids?
My oldest is 3.5. My youngest is 2. So I mean, they're babies. So I'm like, I can't. And they're growing up so quick. I can't miss that. You know.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking the time out to hang out with us.
Good to see you.
Sharing your heart and advice for home. Advice for all kinds of
Dr.
stuff.
Camp will be
Dr. Camp.
back again soon. So it's just anywhere. mean, I'm not saying it's always going to be good advice, but hopefully